This is our 36-foot floating home Sunshine.
Join us as we go sailing!
It's Saturday, November the 19th, about 7 o'clock in the morning. Looks like we got a little rain shower coming our way. That big nasty looking squall line from yesterday afternoon turned out to be pretty much a fizzle. The wind increased to about 20 knots and shifted south about 60 degrees. So the wind went from east-northeast to south-southeast. And had a couple hours of light drizzly rain with solid cloud cover. And eventually that all cleared off. And it was back to sailing under cloudy skies again. And though we have seen a fair amount of ships every day, there are in this area some commercial fishing boats out there. You say, well, fortunately, they're all sporting AIS, so they're easy to see. And they're not really moving, they're just kind of holding head to wind. I don't know if they're longliners or purse seiners. There's a couple of them scattered around the horizon. I'll give you a quick peek at my AIS screen. Now, why all of these fishing boats choose to cluster in this one area, I do not know. And we're sort of right in the middle of this cluster. Really makes things interesting. I just keep going, because as near as I can tell, they're all just sitting there. Anyway, you can see our track up and down and back and forth due to the shifty winds. And the wind has gone back again, pretty much due east, I believe, or a little south of east. Anyway, that's kind of the morning update. Talk to you later. Another big gaggle of fish boats, for some reason all hanging around my course line there. The gray blobs on the right are the ones that we had to clear last night, somewhere around between about midnight and 4 o'clock in the morning. It's now about 9 o'clock Sunday morning, the 20th of November 2022. Got some sunshine. It's been pretty heavy cloud cover continuously. And the wind has remained pretty consistent in this 20 knot range for quite a while now. Surprising thing was that I was able to get the boat to steer a pretty good course with the motor running and by using the wind vane. Usually that won't work because the prop wash off the prop messes with the auxiliary rudder. But maybe it's because the wind was strong enough last night that the wind vane was able to help keep the boat on course. You can see I've still got a little bit of weather helm, it looks like, or maybe the wheel and the rudder just aren't lined up on the center. I still don't know that for sure, but the boat's gone along pretty well. Right at about 270 degrees. Another strange thing happened last night as I was sitting out here. My phone started beeping. Now, I've got a SIM card from Malaysia in there, and I thought, no way am I getting any phone signal out here. I don't know, the closest land's probably over 100 miles away, either Borneo to the south or Vietnam to the north. And the only thing I could figure was that over that cluster of shallow banks, one of those boats out there somehow or another was acting as a repeater for a Vietnamese telecom, because I got an ad in my notifications from that Vietnamese telecom, and I also got a notification from Maxis, which is I guess some kind of an international internet service provider that operates all over this area, maybe all over the world, I'm not sure. And my phone had enough of a connection to do an automatic update. Now, of course, I couldn't connect, even though I had, surprisingly enough, 2 to 3 bars on the reception, because my Malaysian SIM card wouldn't work on a Vietnamese system. So, all things considered, that was quite strange to me. Be out here getting a connection to a Vietnamese phone system. Vietnam is out there the way I'm looking with the camera. Oh, somewhere in the order of 100 miles that way. Borneo's maybe 100 miles to the south. So, no way to be getting a normal cell phone connection at those distances. I'm no longer getting that signal since I passed those shallows a while back. So, I don't know, maybe they got a ship out there that's working as a relay for the telecom for all these fishing boats out here, which are the ones that I've checked so far are all from Vietnam. Anyways, we just keep sliding along here, getting a pretty good wave and swell pattern build up from the southwest, south-southwest, because this wind is been blowing like this consistently for over 24 hours. And they just keep carrying on this way to the west. Hopefully by the time we get past the western end of Borneo, up here closer to the coast of Vietnam, we'll get that wind shift to the northeast trades. Because if it stays strong like this in the southwest, it's going to be a real struggle getting down to Singapore. Time will tell. So that's it for now. Bye.